Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Kyo, and I'm here with Sejun.
Hi.
And we are the Binch Bros. We're a podcast that talks about video games that we've played, well, in the past podcast, or that we suggest in the past podcast. But this week, with the whole Black Friday sale and everything, I want to say we kind of just picked up a lot of games, haven't we?
Yeah, I've been playing several games, but I mean, I think I talked about some of them last week.
But you picked up a lot more, though, right?
Yeah, I haven't played all of them, but I did pick up more. Yeah.
Yeah, I picked up a few as well, cause God, those Black Friday deals, June. Oh my goodness.
I know. I mean, it's not just video games. I bought an anime that I really wanted for a while, and they had the limited collector's set or whatever for Parasite the Maxim. It was 50% off, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So what else does it come with besides the DVD set? I'm assuming
it's Blu-ray and
Blu-ray.
DVD.
Oh,
It's both.
Nice.
And
cheeky.
it comes with the manga. It comes with a bunch of I don't know, little the packaging is nice. It comes with these pictures or whatever. But it also comes with those, I don't know what they're called. They're popular, they're those bears. They look like Lego bears, but they're not colored in, usually, and then they have different graphic design on them.
I think I know what you're talking about. Lego bears?
Well, they're not Legos, and they're they look like Legos, and they have these bear I forget what they are, but
they're like a blank toy thing you could draw on it or something, right? Or is that not is that not what I'm thinking about?
It's I don't know. It's interesting. It's I've seen them all over the place. And whoa, that's weird. Sorry.
I'm gonna look up Lego bears now.
Yeah, Lego bear. Lego bear. I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Nope. Just real bears are popping up.
Yeah, I'm seeing Lego bears, but
a Lego bear, but blank is what I'm typing in. Let's see if that does anything. Nope. Nope, nothing's popping up. I don't know what they're called. They're
Is it a stuffed? It's a stuffed animal, or is it just a blank plastic bear?
No, it's just a blank plastic bear, right? But there's a person. It's like a toy, like a vinyl or whatever.
I think I know. Dang.
It's you
could pretty much does it come with markers and stuff where you could draw on it to make it
I don't
look different
know.
or something?
I don't know. It's kind of like a hipster. It's kind of like indie, these things. And then and I've seen them before. Anyway, this one comes with a graphic design of Miki from Parasite on it. I don't know what they're called. I'm gonna type in, what are those blank plastic bears called? What are those?
Yeah. As you're looking that up, should I go through what games I picked up for a sec?
Absolutely. You want me to just interject with?
Yeah. Just go ahead and just interrupt me whenever.
Okay.
Or just say I'm gonna, just chime in. I picked up a couple games because that Black Friday sale. PlayStation has I think it was Rise of the Tomb Raider. I got. Glad about that. And then I got Battlefield 1.
Wait, you did get Rise of the Tomb Raider?
I did, June.
Badass, man.
I didn't want to tell you because I have too many games to play right now, and I know I feel like I would want to play with you, and it will just make me stop playing other games.
I'm such a completionist, and I haven't gotten the trophies for the co-op.
Yeah. We'll get to it. We'll get to it.
I gotta do it.
But I'm trying to finish Far Cry 4, which is man, that's a step back. Oh, speaking of Far Cry, game. I got Far Cry Primal. I might want to talk about that.
Wait, how cheap was that?
That was $50.
Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna pick it up. Too expensive right now. But
really?
Because it was really cheap a while back, and I never picked it up, and I regretted it.
I don't know. The Far Cry series seems to be like the same. Like right now, I'm kind of getting the same vibe.
Yeah, exactly.
Far Cry 4 with Far Cry 3, which I liked Far Cry 3, but I'm seeing like similarities.
No, for sure.
Right now.
That's like that series is more infamous than Assassin's Creed for its like. That's the thing, right? Like, yeah, they always have the towers, right? Like, the fucking towers on the map, and then like
Ubisoft does that.
Yeah, that like the sandbox design, and like I think I mentioned this last week, but Watch Dogs doesn't do that anymore. Like the new one,
it doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't have the towers anymore.
Yeah, because they had the what was it? The DedSec or no the what's the other thing called? It's like starts with a C.
CTOS towers.
Yeah, CTO. Yeah, you have to capture those or whatever, right?
Yeah, exactly. In the first game, they don't do that in this game. Like Assassin's Creed games always had that stuff. Yeah, they don't do that in this new game. So I'm hoping that like from now on, their games just don't do that because that stuff's not. I don't know. I don't think it's annoying more than anything, like, and it makes it feel like you're not discovering anything. It's kind of
the only thing they change is like the mobility and like weapons and stuff. But other than that, like the gameplay, like with the character itself and the stories the story is pretty much the same.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing, right? It's like even if the stories,
I think, well, the story's slightly different with Far Cry 4 and Far Cry 3, but there's still, like, similar things. Like, there's still a high scene that you go through, just like in Far Cry 3.
There's still, like, a super charismatic villain.
Yes.
You got Pig and Min this time instead of Voss.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They're both crazy. And then you have, I can't remember, you did choose, like, between two people in the other one, right? Or three?
You chose between two endings, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, man, I really blanked on the third game, but it was some chick and some dude, I think, right?
Citra and just your friends, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I think that's the choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the fourth game you got what's her name?
And Amida,
yeah, and Sabal, yeah.
Amida's like hot.
She is pretty cute. Wait till you get to the ending. I do want to talk to you about the ending of that game.
I will. I also played Mirror's Edge as well, Catalyst. I finished that.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Okay, so that game also has that open world like garbage too. Like it's not a good open world.
Yeah, I mean, I notice I'm going through like the same, like you have to run everywhere, right? And there's not really no fast travel.
Interruption time. I found it.
Got it?
It's called Bear Brick.
Okay, let me see this. Oh my god!
It's Bear Brick with the @ sign.
Oh, Bear Brick.
So try Bear Brick with the @ sign.
Oh, I've never really seen this before.
Oh, really? They're like super like I don't know.
They're like collectible.
Yeah, exactly. But they're like vinyl toys or something.
They've been going on for 15 years apparently.
Yeah. They're like if you're in LA or something and you go into any other like interesting like collectible what's that one place called in LA right now?
There's one for One Punch Man.
Oh, there's one for everything. There's
so
it's cool. They just they're like I mean like I don't love them necessarily. They're not my thing, but like it's something I've seen a lot of. Yeah. Like artists, famous artists will have like their art on Bear Bricks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But this version of the anime I got, Parasite, comes with. Oops, did that mess me up just now? What I did?
What?
Okay, good. I accidentally clicked save on my sound settings. Sorry.
Okay.
No, it comes with a minifig of
a blank.
Not a blank one, a Migi one.
Oh, okay, cool.
Like it's the character, yeah.
So to explain what they look like with the word picture, it's pretty much just a literal bear. It has a somewhat big tummy.
Yeah,
and it has ears.
They're expensive usually.
It's not really tall, really either. It's like
no, it's like about. It looks like a Lego character, kind of, doesn't it? Like, isn't that like a?
Yeah, it does. Like on the feet bit. Yeah,
it's just
and its hands.
Yeah, like the way it's like segmented, but it's got a bare head. That's what it looks like. The one I'm getting in my Parasite collection.
Ah,
oh, it comes with stickers too, apparently.
Does it look as big as a water bottle? Or actually, you don't have it, right?
No, I don't know how big it is. I hope not. I hope it's not super big.
Okay. Well, it's just to finish that word description. It's pretty much these bears have different like cosmetics. No, like different paintings on it. Like there's actually one I'm looking at. It's One Punch Man, and basically it just has like a yellow. Yeah, the main dude. That's him, right? Yeah.
Yeah. No, there's like a tons of like everything. Daft Punk. Fucking like Marilyn Monroe. Shit like that. Like everything's got a bear brick.
Yeah. There's another thing that's like this too.
You think of pop figs, right? You think of the pop toys.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, but there's a blank one for that, and you could draw on it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, the pop. I don't like those at all. I can understand the collecting bit of it, but
yeah, I had one, and I didn't really want it, so I gave it to a friend of mine. But yeah, they have those for everything now.
Yeah, they have it.
I'm looking at a Hatsune Miku one. I'm looking at a.
They have like different types too, like keychains, and then just regular pop. Exclamation mark.
Yeah, they have one for Ruby Rod from Fifth Element. That's awesome.
I guess they have like mugs now too. I don't understand.
Yeah, mugs.
I'm on their website right now.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, I'm not sure. We're going into like toy territory now.
Yeah, what's your favorite toy, Kyo?
Huh? Okay, sure. Okay, I was going to say, well, we could go on with it. Sure.
No, I want to hear about Mirror's Edge.
Okay, Mirror's Edge. Oh, jeez. I played the first one, and I'm kind of Can I go straight to the end? Can I do that?
Oh, you're gonna spoil Mirror's Edge?
Kind of.
All right. Well, hey guys,
years.
we're gonna spoil Mirror's Edge and Mirror's Edge Catalyst.
Yeah. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay. So the ending of Mirror Edge Catalyst seems very similar to the first one.
Really? I think it's. It's different.
Like the story-wise is definitely different. Like they're not.
It's not. Yeah, it's like a different universe. It's not this. It's not like a prequel or a sequel or anything.
No, yeah. It's a remake, right? Pretty much in a way.
Yeah, it's like a reboot, kind of, right?
Yeah, but the point, like the ending where like Faith falls, right, and then Kat goes to save her. It's pretty much the same.
Did she do that in Mirror's Edge, the first one?
Yeah. Like the airplane goes down, and then Faith goes down with her, and then she's like hanging from a cliff.
All right, here's the difference between.
Kat comes through.
I have a difference between Mirror's Edge and Mirror's Edge Catalyst.
Mm-hmm.
In Mirror's Edge, Kat is a cop.
Yes.
And she's framed for murder, and Faith is trying to like protect her or whatever. And at the end of it, she saves Kat's life, but it ends on kind of a grim note because it's like, they're both so wanted, nothing got resolved. And it's like, oh, what a cool world and story. I can't wait for the sequel. Fast forward to now, they don't make a sequel. They just reboot it. And Kat isn't a cop. She's
brainwashed? No, she's just raised by
the guy. Yeah, she was like kidnapped and raised by the bad guy who killed Kat's your sister. Kat's Faith's sister. And their parents were like killed by, or her mom was. Her mom was.
I forgot
killed.
What they're called too now.
Is there the organization? There's a name. Right?
Yeah, the organization. I completely forgot, and I just finished it.
But the dude, the villain, he's not like a compelling villain. He's just like this bad guy. And then at the end, then you realize like he's got your sister. And you're like, oh, time to rescue her, and she doesn't want to be rescued because to
Yeah.
her it's her dad.
Stockholm syndrome.
Sort
Yeah.
of, yeah. But I mean, I think she was little
probably.
that like it's just her dad. You know.
Yeah.
It's
Kind of
kind
have
of scary.
just. Yeah. That is a difference. Yes.
Yeah, that's super.
Because like
I remember
you don't.
when
There's not really much story in the first one, right?
there is the first one. I mean, they're both story.
And not as much as this one. This one had.
There's
like,
no
you
like
definitely go back.
cutscenes in the first one. There's no and there's all these like weird like comic book scenes that are animated. Like these like
Yeah.
Do you remember what the cutscenes look like in Mirror's Edge? They're these like they look like in insurance commercials. You know what I mean? Like, do you know what insurance looks like? Like,
I need to pull up insurance commercials in.
I think that's what I'm thinking of, right? With the like anime, like sort of anime looking lady, like not anime, but like a power, not insurance. Then maybe
Animated.
maybe not.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. I thought it was kind of cool because I wanted that to be a show. That's weird.
Yeah. This lady. Yeah, exactly. Didn't the cutscenes in Mirror's Edge look like that?
Edge. Cutscenes.
Yeah. Look at it.
I think so. Yeah, where it had like they're talking and stuff, and then like a black line comes in and then it transitions to a different scene or whatever.
No, not in Catalyst. Catalyst, they're like cut like.
No, I mean in the old one.
Oh, the cartoons, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember what happens in any of them, but like
No.
I remember thinking like I wasn't as into them because they were these weird cartoons. Assassin's Creed China does that too. They're not cartoons. They're not animated enough to be cartoons. They're like I don't know. They're like still pictures.
Yeah. Yeah, it's animated. It's animated a little bit.
Yeah, it's like a motion comic, right?
Yeah. It's that's it. It's literally a motion comic. There was story in it. Yeah. I don't know. I didn't pay too much attention to it. Honestly, I honestly liked the first one better than I liked the second one.
I agree.
To be honest.
I agree.
And I really, really hate the grappling stuff, to be honest, as well. Because I glitched out a lot.
See, that sucks. I didn't mind the grappling stuff. I actually welcomed it when it came because it was like, I don't know.
Made it easier, or it's a nice little difference.
Yeah, I don't know. I like a lot of things about the second game. I like the I don't really like the story, but I do like the characters. Or I like Faith and I like Cat, right?
Yeah.
I think it's intriguing, the premise. Like there's like that runner lady, the like boss lady, who like turns out to be kind of like sketchy, And I was like, I want to see where that goes. Doesn't go anywhere. I like that it's like I love the like running and climb. I like how it's not as easy as Assassin's Creed. You don't just hold down a button.
Yeah, you actually have to like press it properly at the right time.
It's like stuff. I was saying, like when we're talking about Titanfall, I was saying Titanfall's in between like Assassin's Creed and Mirror's Edge, and Mirror's Edge is like the far end of that. It's not like so easy that you're gonna feel like super graceful. You got to put work into it, but like it's. I think that's. I wish the game would reward you for parkour. You know what I mean? Maybe.
This is similar to like you wanted a rewarding system for parkour similar to like Dead Island. Oh no.
Did Dying Light have that? I don't know. No, I mean I don't really want an XP system in that game at all. But like,
it kind of it
does have an XP system. I don't like it, but
I don't like it either. No, it's really pointless.
Yeah, it actually locks away moves that like you like had in the first game. Yeah. But no, I'm not saying like I need them like to reward me with XP, but I'm saying like give me an incentive other than just like it being really, because it is really cool. But like especially in this game where there's XP and stuff, for like taking down nodes and whatever, like a clean getaway or like something would be like something I wish the game like rewarded you for, because then I would like, because I was like, all right, I guess I'm just gonna fuck these guys up, you know, and then you had to mess with the janky combat, you know, and it's like
I kind of like the combat for like a quick second.
I like when you like do a finishing move, it like goes into third person sometimes.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah,
but no, like I would. It'd be cool if it also rewarded you for like escaping, you know, because like it's so fun to run around in that game, you know. Like, could you imagine like how cool it would be if like you got away? Like, I mean, and get rid of those helicopters. The helicopters have no place in a game like this.
They really don't. I mean, what else do they do besides like having you have to go underneath something for it? I think that's the only thing, the reason why they're there. But
yeah, but the game mechanic of like waiting for a helicopter to go away is like so boring. Mm-hmm. Like in Watch Dogs, okay, any video games that have helicopters when the cops are called on you, it's never fun for me. Like when there's a helicopter just following me. Watch Dogs has a thing that what's his name, Marcus Holloway can have, which is you look at the helicopter and you hit L1 and then you like fizzle out its engines, like you hacked its engines, so it's like, oh, we gotta pull back, you know. It's like that's so nice.
One had that too, as well, but I still liked it. They should have done helicopters like 1, 2 as well, I guess, where I don't know, it's different though. It's different because you could just stay there so long as you don't move. They won't detect you.
In Watch Dogs?
In Watch Dogs, the first one.
Maybe I don't know.
I'm not sure
like,
how do they.
I don't know. I'm never staying still. Like if like I'm being chased by cops, unless I get to like an alley. But if the helicopter saw me go into the alley, then like it knows that I'm there.
You know, I don't like how it's not smooth. It didn't feel smooth, especially when it comes to the points where it wants you to fight.
Yeah,
on Mirror's Edge 2.
I agree.
Or Mirror's Edge Catalyst.
Did you always do what I did, which is like I found out that you can just stun lock them with your basic combo. So I would just like stun lock them because I was like, fuck it, like.
Oh yeah, with heavier people, not like the light combat.
Anyone like they wouldn't like. I would hope that they would the combat wasn't interesting, right? Because it's like when you're fighting someone. First of all, it's like, am I mistaken? All your attacks are on the face buttons, right?
Face buttons.
Like the triangle, square, X, and circle?
Only 2. There's like heavy attack and light attack, which is, I think it's square for light attack and triangle for like hard attack or whatever.
In a first person game, that's like horrible. Like to have like, because you need your camera. You need to be able to control your right analog stick and attack.
That's true.
And so the fact that like it's, and I get why it's not on the triggers because that's your running stuff, but like they should, I don't know, there should be like a combat mode you can get into or whatever, and like you have
it's like a quick switch to switch it.
That would have actually or something.
That would have been great. That would have been a great idea.
Yeah, because if you put it on square and triangle, like when you need camera control, that's terrible. Because I always end up missing people. Like I would be like swinging at a dude's like next to his face because he like sidestepped a little bit, you know. There was a move in that game. I remember. I forget what it is. It's like some sort of like
dodge.
No, it's like you. It's what do you do? I don't remember what you do, but it like breaks their guard and opens them up, and it sends them for a second. And I would always do that to everyone.
Yeah, it's knocking them with a high attack, and then so long as they like hit something or hit someone, like against a wall or like somebody, they get stunned.
Yeah, and it was like broken because I would just do that. And just like spam like light punches until they died, and then do that.
Yeah. So you get. So the thing with Mirror's Edge for the Catalyst, for those who don't know and are listening to the spoiler bit, which it really doesn't matter, you'd pretty much just do that. You do your hard attack to hit them against the wall, and then you get this. As you level up, you get this ability where you could use 3 free like basic attacks, and then you could pretty much just chain them like like circle around, and you keep stunning them, attacking them, stunning them, attacking them. So long as there's like one person, but it seems like so long as you are attacking someone, everyone else won't attack you.
Yeah, it's super boring. Like I don't like it, and it's a shame because I really like the look of the game. I wish it was an open world, but whatever. That you could do that good, and I like the like characters. I like 2 of the characters. I like the look, and like I like the world. I want to be there. I just did none of the systems except for the running makes me want to be there, and the running's not the focus. That's a lot.
Yeah,
of it.
Really should have been though, because I don't know why they were doing like they were forcing the whole melee combat thing.
Well, because like people didn't like the guns in the first game, and I didn't like the guns either. Like it's like combat sucks in these games. Don't make Faith like if anything, give her like moves to like shove people out of the way and keep running or something. You know what I mean? Like
they kind of do like there's a light transversal like attack, but
I would always end up like running up a wall and kicking someone. Like
that's what I think that's what they wanted. Yeah, I think that's what they wanted you to do. My thing was I jump really high to like a thing, and then if I aim it right, first of all, I could like do a drop kick type thing. But I don't know. I think that's what they want you to do too. Is usually parkour melee combat thing as well, where you have to do wall runs and like jump off and stuff. But
what's the sad thing about this game? There's not going to be a third game, right? Because it's like it did bad. It got bad reviews. It got bad sales. And the first game, it was a passion project to get the second game out. You know what I mean? And it still didn't do well. And so there's not going to be a third game, which sucks because like I really like this series, and like it sucks that I hate Mirror's Edge Catalyst in a way because it didn't grab people. It was their second chance to like be a thing, and like now they're not going to be a thing. Yeah. It sucks. I like it.
It does suck. I liked it. I really liked the first one, and it sucked that this one didn't. This one didn't like live up to the first one and exceed. But I liked Faith. Faith was fun. Like the whole experience in the first one was so good. Like there's not really any instruction to like how to parkour and everything, and you kind of learn on your own. I like that. But once you got it, it was like everything went so smoothly if you did it right. Like and this one, it's just like you have to go a certain way. It feels, and it just feels boring.
It's like the first one had all these levels that were designed for you to like go specific ways, and like that's like less freedom, I guess. But it is like they're more fun, right? It's like what we're talking about with like Portal and Titanfall 2. It's like it's really fun when you're like wall running and jumping off into something, and it's like
you figure something out, or a different way than when they instruct
but like
you.
The open world in this game is just like kind of boring, and like it's like
I find out that I'm going like the same route that I've gone to, like going back and forth to like my missions
100%. Yeah, you run that same area from like your HQ to like your mission objective so many times. In I wish there was like some sort of like here's the thing I hate in a lot of games with traversal. When you fall off of something, it's like, okay, now you have to climb back up, and this is gonna take a minute, and it's like it makes it super annoying usually. I don't know.
Is this the elevator scene?
The elevator scene
where things are falling down?
No. I just mean in the game in general. Like you're always just like, I don't know. It's like I love that system. I love that, not the system. I love the potential. I hate the game.
Yeah. I don't know. I did. Like I give it like a half, like 5 out of 10. To be honest with me, I don't hate it. I also don't love it.
I like that weird hacker lady.
Damn. See, all these names, I have them, and then they
You
disappear.
know what I'm talking about?
Plastic.
Yeah,
Plastic.
like plastic. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. I think the cutscenes in there were kind of weird too. Like it felt very stiff.
The acting wasn't like the best.
Yeah, I like the motion. The motion like stuff is so weird.
Like plastic scenes because she has a little robot, right? And like
it makes sense.
Yeah, but like
for her,
every
right?
time you see those
Kind
cutscenes, I do remember thinking like, wow, that's a really or not animated, but like a like modeled like character like in your cutscene. Like I wasn't thinking this is a real person. I was thinking you created a CGI character that like looks pretty realistic. You know, like I felt that a lot throughout that game. They never went anywhere with that one guy, the like mobster guy that Faith like owes money to.
Dogen or something.
He was interesting, and they never went anywhere with that.
Oh God, yeah, it was so. I'm so. Ugh, man, I just can't right now. I just can't. And let's. We could close this book though now, right?
But that's sad. I don't want Mirror's Edge to be a franchise whose doors are closed, but they are. You know.
Well, I mean, I don't either, but you know, hopefully they open it back up.
Give it another 10 years.
Do some revisions.
Maybe 10 years later they'll reboot it again.
As a VR. Oof.
God, no, I don't want. I'd rather not throw up.
Can't wait for that vomit-inducing game.
Oh my God.
Oh man. I feel like they would do that though. In 10 years, I feel like that's because VR kind of feels like it's going to be a thing. I can see that
being a tech demo next year. Mm-hmm. You know,
for just VR or like Mirror's Edge VR.
Like a Mirror's Edge VR. Like I mean, that's like not really for sale or anything. Like just like something you like throw out on the store. Like, hey, check this out. Like this is that. Like you get to run around in a small hub from Catalyst. And with the VR headset, you know, it's like I could totally see that being a thing.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know with VR. I feel VR feels like one of those things where it's gonna be a good thing, and it looks like it's gonna be the next thing. But it also might be like the thing that will be the thing for like a year or two, and then everyone's gonna like be like whatever about it.
Well, sorry about that. Well, I don't think it's gonna be like like the Connect or something, you know. I don't think it's gonna be like. Mm-hmm. I think there's like a lot of opportunities for VR outside of video games. You know, like I think it's got a lot of promise. Like they're already doing like think about doing VR open houses, or like VR like. Yeah, there's like a ton of stuff you could do, but like I don't know. I'm interested in seeing where it goes.
Yeah, that's true though. That there are all other things besides video games. But I don't know. I guess in video games that might be the thing for sure. Like it might be a thing that won't last too long.
Yeah, I don't think traditional.
But outside of video games
are ever gonna go away.
Yeah. I think it'd be pretty cool though to see or to experience. I guess.
You know, I mean, like on a little tangent, right? Like the 3DS games, like they just released a Dragon Ball Fusions on 3DS, and it's like a growing trend of video games on the 3DS that don't have stereoscopic 3D. You know, they're like phasing out this 3D.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, speaking of, did I tell you what's going on with mine? I sent my 3DS out.
Like back to the shop,
and
back to Nintendo.
Yeah, I have to send it out to repair. It sucks. And what's it called? The hold on, I'm just looking at a No Man's Sky update. What the fuck? We'll talk about that in a second. Hold on. But anyways, I sent it out, and I can't play. I didn't get to play Pokemon Sun. I really wanted to talk about that too. You know what?
Well, have you started playing it at all?
I kind of did. The furthest I got was like.
Well, I mean, like they might have to wipe your files and stuff on your 3DS, right?
Oh no, it's on my cartridge. I didn't buy it. I didn't buy it on the store.
Oh right, you have an SD.
It's in my cartridge, so.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have a 3DS. I wish I did, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's liking Pokemon Sun and Moon. I've been looking into it online.
It's. I mean, I only really want to play it because Justin, Saul, Jingle, all of them. They all have it, and they're all talking about like, oh, I got the shiny. Yeah. I was like, dang, I want to get a shiny too. I want to play the game. That's the only reason why I really want to play it. It's because obviously.
Yeah, it's like Pokemon Go was a good stopgap between real Pokemon games. Pokemon Go was a thing for like a minute, I mean, obviously it's like slowed down, and
it's dying. Actually, it might be picking up. To be honest,
I'm gonna say right now that I doubt it.
Kinda. It can't. Actually, might though.
It just can't.
Kind of
do what it did.
Like in the beginning, right?
Yeah, it won't ever go back peak that
they had.
I mean, they might like keep
definitely not
it for like
definitely
years,
not.
but like it's like numbers I bet are like less than like half or less than a quarter of like what they had at their peak.
I feel like they made profit during that whole peak, because that peak lasted for like at least for a good like month.
Yeah, well, I mean, who's they? Like Niantic or Nintendo? Because Nintendo's not really...
Niantic, both of them?
I don't know.
But Niantic, Nintendo doesn't get a lot of it, right? It's
but
like a percentage.
What's good for Nintendo is the names out there now in the zeitgeist again. Pokemon. Like people are thinking about Pokemon. And then Sun and Moon came out, and it's like, oh yeah, dude, Pokemon. I love Pokemon.
Yeah.
That's a...
Everyone now knows what a Pidgey is and a Rattata.
Yeah, or like they remember. It's good. It's good that they did that. I don't know.
Yeah. But Pokemon Go, I want to go ahead and news? Do you have news?
No, I don't have news.
Any news? Okay. Well, I'm only saying news now because I just opened up a page for news.
I mean, let's do you mind not doing this structured so we could talk about video games some more later? Like going back and forth?
Well, video games. Yeah. Apparently No Man's Sky has an update. And let me not talk about that because I need to read it first. But Pokemon Go actually has an update where they fixed their tracking system for fucking finally. They brought back the steps, kind of, but they made it to where you could pretty much know where the Pokemon has like spawned at or nearby. You have to be in there like Pokestops or whatever, which are areas of like points of interest, real points of interest, like your local library or something. And if there's a Pokemon that was caught nearby there, it would like show you where it is at on your like tracking system thing, and it has like the steps again. I guess I'm not sure if it's steps to that exact Pokemon, or if it's steps to get to the Pokestop. If it is for the Pokestop, then never mind about the hype thing going back up, because that's dumb.
No, I don't know, man.
But yeah, no. Let's just keep talking about games though. I know there's no transition here, but just I'll pull up some news because there's No Man's Sky.
So man, Kyo, Metal Gear Solid 5 is $20 right now at Target.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Like everyone dudes, you know what? Metal Gear Solid 5 the definitive experience is $30 on Amazon. That's got the Phantom Pain and it's got Ground Zeroes. And all the like DLC, which doesn't really matter because it's just like gun skins. But like, dude, that is fucking so worth it.
That's a steal.
Yeah, it's one of the best video games made.
Our friend Tanner, speaking of prices, he got Titanfall 2 and Battlefield 1 both for $25 the other day.
Yeah. Both of those are not as good as Metal Gear Solid 5.
Yes.
What is it?
True.
Titanfall and what was
but
the
I
other
just want to say price difference.
yeah,
Battlefield 1.
Not even close.
Yeah, I need to go get it at Target. You said or Amazon? You said for both of them.
Definitive edition has Ground Zeroes and Phantom Pain together in one package for $30. That is so worth it. I'm trying to think. I paid $75 for that because I paid.
Oh man.
No, I paid more than that because it was like $30 for Ground Zeroes and I paid $90.
Jeez.
For that. So they're doing it for a third of what I paid for it.
Oh my goodness, dude, that is so good. That is really good, actually.
It's insanely good.
$30.
But I don't know. By the time you're listening to this, these deals are probably gonna be gone.
It might be gone. I'll try to release it tonight, and then because it looks like it might be like a Cyber Monday thing, and today's Sunday, the 27th of November, 2016.
You gotta buy Phantom
Tomorrow
Pain.
is Monday.
You just to have it.
Yeah, I'm. Now, dude.
It's one of the best games you'll ever play. Like, period.
Dude, there's a whole bunch of games that are out like for sale, dude. Man, so I put it in my cart, and then the next thing says customers who bought Metal Gear Solid 5: The Definitive Experience also bought Skyrim.
We have Skyrim,
which that is $25.
It's not as good as Metal Gear. Don't get.
I know. I already have it. That's the thing, and I bought it for $60.
Yeah, I'm not gonna buy that. I'm not gonna buy a $25 Skyrim. Oh my god.
No, but my thing is I could have waited. That's my thing. But I mean, I'm a big fan. I know you're not a huge fan. Actually,
game?
Skyrim. Yeah, Bethesda game. Well, no, you kind of liked it, but then it became like too.
I don't know. I don't.
They just
feel
become like too
super. The idea of immersion is super important for Bethesda games, and I don't really feel like. You know what killed it for me is Preston Garvey in Fallout 4. Every time Preston Garvey would come up to me and be like, "Hey, a settlement needs your help," I was like, "You know what, dude? I'm quitting your game. I'm over it."
I think that's everyone's thing though, because there's a meme about that.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a meme because there's a reason. Because the reason is that like it's annoying.
Yeah.
Like they ruined it, you know.
Yeah, I haven't played. Honestly, I haven't done his missions at all. Although I haven't played it too much.
You shouldn't do his missions. Like no one should open up his quest line because. Like especially if you're like a little OCD like I am, like it's so annoying because you just see it on your thing. It says like Preston Garvey, you know, and you're just like, oh, get out of there, Preston Garvey. But it says like Minutemen mission, you know, or whatever. No, but what have I been playing recently? I've been playing Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 a lot, which we talked about a while back because of the beta, and it's just like the first game. So if you like the first game at all, you'd probably love it. If you didn't, then you probably wouldn't. It's like Destiny, right? It's got
it's got a hub
it's
system,
got it's got raids, you know, and like these tougher raids that like you go online with like people, and like it's got like a
really
weekend
interesting
store. It's got a lot. It's really similar to Destiny in a lot of ways.
But more like
the combat's totally different, right? It's not a first-person shooter. It's like
It's a
sort of It's like a 3D like action RPG. But like and I like the combat because it's like it's not super complex, but it's about managing meters, you know, which I like managing meters, you know, like when you. I like you know, you have your 3 meters in video games. Usually it's like you have your health meter, and then you have your stamina meter, and then you have your like third one, whatever that is, magic or whatever, you know. Like in this game, it's like the balance between like getting your key to use your like powers, you know, like your heavier powers cost more key. And like you get key by like charging yourself up, which leaves you super vulnerable, right? So like so you have to usually like do a combo to push an enemy away, and while they're flying away, you charge up a little key, right? And then
Yeah.
Your stamina is for dodging and stuff, which it refills when you're not like attacking. You know, if you're just standing still. So like, you gotta really worry about your stamina, and like, it's like a really good interplay between all these things. And like the way I have my character set up now is I have a move that uses like almost half of my stamina, but it freezes someone in place, like it burns them, you know. And then I have a move that lets me grab someone and drain all of it, like almost all their ki, and it just goes into me.
Yeah.
And so that's how I refill my ki a lot.
Wow.
And then I have a move that like very cheaply, just 1 bar of ki, and I have like 7 or something, right? If you just do that move, it like gives you 2 bars of stamina back. So it's like this like cycle, you know. I'm running this like cycle of like draining ki and like getting stamina, so I can like do like my ultimates without getting my stamina broken. Because if you're doing your ultimate and they attack you, if they lower your stamina all the way, then you don't get to do your ultimate and you lost the ki. So it's like a gamble, right? Like there's certain ultimates that like take a little longer, and usually enemies try to get away from it, but sometimes they'll try to like hit you first, you know. And it's like, depending on how hard they hit you, like you'll lose your stamina. It's interesting. There's a lot of good stuff.
Yeah. I think it's pretty cool. I've always wanted to get into it, but I think I just don't like fighters or like that kind of style of gaming, because like I think it's because I keep losing. Whenever I keep playing with my friend Luis, we used to play Budokai and just any games like that, anything with like Dragon Ball Z, and then he'd always win. And I think I just had like a bad experience with Dragon Ball Z with that. But either way, I never really liked like Mortal Kombat or whatever either.
I mean,
too,
like,
so.
Yeah, I am on the complete opposite side of you. I think fighting games are like some of the best games. But that aside, I don't think I would like this game if it was a fighting game. Like, I like the RPG. You know, I like the create a character. You know, I think that's super cool and fun, and like I like you know, like the weird emotes that you can get, and you know, running. I kind of don't like it, but at the same time I do like running a mission over and over again just for that drop. You know the drop is in this mission, so you're running it over and over again.
Oh yeah, the loot. Oh, they have like a loot system too, or like
so you're going for like skills or costumes or Dragon Balls or stuff like that. You know.
I think that's really cool. Like just a different variety of like MMO, but with like a fighting mechanic.
Yeah, except it's like
that's cool.
Not an MMO, because you're not like paying monthly, right? Well, I guess a lot of MMOs.
Well, I don't know. There's MMOs that are free though too.
So maybe it is like an MMO, yeah. Except it's like the main story is totally 100% single player.
Yeah.
Which I know a lot of MMOs have similar things, but I don't know. You know, like I mean, like in the online fighting, like I fought a guy online and I, you know, wrecked his shit. He picked what's his name? Brawly, I don't know. The big guy, the annoying big OP guy. And I just like very carefully wrecked his shit, you know. And I was like, all right, that was good. Now my win rate is 100%, and I'm not going to touch it. Like, I'm not going to touch online for a while.
Nice. Oh, my goodness. So you only played one game, and that's it?
Played one round online, and I wrecked them. And I was like, I wrecked good, too. Like, 'cause they would do, like, cheesy shit, you know? And I was like, no, I'm going to drain all your ki now. And I am going to, you know, and I would just, like, I had some cheesy shit. I have this move called Flash Bomber, which is like a machine gun blast, like a shotgun machine gun close range blast of ki, and you can just hold it down and it just drains your ki. But like it does a ton of damage, and I would just like get him in a combo lock and just like I would do. But that was my main source of damage to him, because man, he was fucking me up with some cheesy shit. So I was like, nah. Like, I'm not
Oh yeah, I think I'm that person that does try to do that cheesy shit. It's pretty, and I'm because that's the only thing I know how to do. Like, was he like doing like range attacks from afar or something, or just like
he would
chaining combos or something?
He gets like hyper armor like for some things, I think, and he like would run in and just grab me, which would like, make me not be able to do anything. So I was like, all right, well, I gotta figure out a way to not get killed by this guy. There's an interesting thing in a lot of like video games, like where like things are overpowered or like need nerfs and stuff, and then like the whole community has like the thing, right? And it's, I guess there's a thing in Xenoverse 2. I haven't run into it because I've only done one online game, but I guess there's a move called Go-Go Gum, which I really want just for like single player. I would never use it in a fight just because I think it's cheesy. But basically what it is you can combo it into doing it, and it's like it just freezes them in place. Like it sticks like a wrapping around them, and then usually when I'm doing flash bomber to someone, it like pushes them away from me, right? So it's like they always like they'll lose a lot of health, but they'll have an escape, right? If you do Go-Go Gum, they don't move away when you're flash bombering them, so they're just stuck in place, losing like
they stay there.
their entire health bar. I was like, that is fucking broken. I want it.
Yeah. Nice. Do they have like a ranking like combat thing too, or like a PvP thing, like similar to like not Overwatch, but like
they have a PvP. That's where I fought that guy. They have like raids where you like group up with like 6 other people, and you.
But do they have like a separate one for like ranking?
Yeah, I did a ranked.
Like, is there like a similar thing?
The
to, like,
only one I played was a ranked PvP. No level, so no scale or just scaling, like no equipment bonuses. I did the most like bare, like let's do our skills, fight, and they pick Broly, who's like Brawly, who's like super strong,
broccoli,
so like I was like, I'll go with my custom, with my creative character, and because I know them better than any of these weird Saiyans and shit. I don't know. Yeah, it was good.
That's pretty cool.
That game's really fun.
I want to apologize to you, June. Also to our listeners, because I do gotta cut it short a bit. Do we want to try doing or thinking of a game to do for next podcast? Or
I have a game for you to play by the next podcast. Tomb Raider.
Sure. What is it?
Yeah, because you have
Tomb Raider.
Dude, our suggested game should be our endurance run of Tomb Raider. Let's do the co-op endurance.
Do I have to finish the storyline for that? Like a certain part or something?
I think it's like a separate thing, but you should play the game. Yeah,
I mean, I think
you should play the game
just so I know what to do.
So, like, you
Otherwise,
know how to play it. Endurance, I think, has its own rules. I think like you're freezing. You are, I played endurance solo. You're freezing, so you have to like, and you're hungry all the time, so you have to eat. And like, you're trying to stay alive for many days and collect treasures, and like at any point you can like light a signal fire and get out. But like your goal is you wanna try to last as far as you can. They have like trophies for like 10 days, stuff. There's what I mean, like.
There's no cap, right? Or you could go to like 1,000
I guess, but I think you would run out of treasures. Like I think you would run out of caves to explore. You know what I mean? Like, so like I mean, it's like you don't have a map in endurance mode either. You just have like the world, and you have to like remember where things are.
Cool. That sounds really cool. It's real. It feels like it's a real thing. I guess.
I think it's like
Oh, that is. Oh, you hit that sweet spot, June. I love. Procedurally generated.
Yeah, it's got like that kind of like Diablo.
Minecraft
and like you're just running these. Yeah, you're running Diablo these like like the enemies. I noticed they do get harder as you're going. It's interesting. Like I don't know how they do it, but like maybe it's like after certain days, like tougher dudes show up, like because like dudes with flamethrowers and stuff show up. I think you can use your cards though that you get in the game, because you get cards for like doing like certain things in the story mode and stuff. You get cards, and like some of these cards are burn cards, like in the first Titanfall, and then
okay,
like
so you could pretty much
exactly, but some of them are like permanent cards, so like, but they lower your score, right? So like, but it doesn't matter. Like I was like going for trophies, not score, so I was like,
yeah, it sounds like it almost sounds like zombies for like the wave system. It's a wave system pretty much waves, with the days thing, right? Is it like over time?
Time's how they do the days.
Okay.
Because you don't have to kill anyone. Actually, you could just avoid everyone. Yeah.
Just survive.
Like, yeah.
Endurance. Okay. Well, let's do that. But I do want to let you know I'm almost done. I think I'm gonna try to finish.
Yeah. Let's talk about Far Cry 4. I remember first. Far Cry 4. If you want to talk about Far Cry 4 next week, like openly, like let's do that. Okay, so we'll probably spoil that game.
Well, I just want to finish it so that way I have that done, because I'm literally like halfway or something like that. Yeah, I'd love to see what you think of the ending. Yeah, for sure. Because Tanner apparently played it too, and he said he didn't
Me and Tanner talked about the ending recently.
Let's do that. Let's do Binches. That's cool though. That's good. I can't. I just want to finish it. That's the only thing. But let's do the Tomb Raider. Let's do Tomb Raider Endurance.
Okay, well that's not really podcast. A spoilery thing. Fun. There's not going to be any spoilers in Tomb Raider Endurance.
No. We could probably do Far Cry 4 and then like talk about our experience on the
and I'm going to keep playing
Endurance,
more Xenoverse and Overwatch and whatever.
Yeah, a whole bunch of games that we picked up. I want to try to pick up World of Final Fantasy. I'm gonna get the Phantom Pain 2 at some point. Oh, and I got Watch Dogs 2 as well. Did I tell you that? yeah. But yeah, the whole list of stuff. But this is Binch Bros podcast.
Oh yeah, tell them that we're not doing the Dungeons and Dragons. Not today.
We're not going to do Dungeons and Dragons.
It's not over or anything.
Not today.
We have a short time.
I got I got Thanksgiving to go to right now, and they're kind of waiting for me a little bit. So sorry, Timmy. Thanks for listening, everybody. Hope you all have a good holiday or have
good holidays coming up.
I'm Keo. And holidays come up, yes. And I guess we will. We don't have a sign off.
No, we don't need one.
I hate this.
We should have our own sign offs.
Okay. Oh, I see. So I do my own separate sign off, and you do your own or whatever. Okay. Happy Leif Erikson Day.
So I sign off.
Okay.
All right.